Welcome back to another weekly roundup of cloud gaming news brought to you by yours truly. Remember, if you want to stay up to date with all the latest in cloud gaming, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss the next video. And of course, if you enjoy the content, give the video a like, helps the channel out a lot. But for now, let's get into this week's cloud gaming news. Starting things off this week, let's talk about the rocky week for Google Stadia. In case you missed it, this week Google announced they will be shutting down their in-house studio, Stadia Games and Entertainment, which consisted of just over 150 developers. Phil Harrison states the reason behind this, quite simply, is that game development is long and expensive. Instead, Stadia will concentrate on being a technology front for its third-party developer partners. For more information on this, I'll leave a link here to my dedicated video. But to try and turn things around, let's talk about some better news for Google Stadia. Of course, it's the start of a new month, which means we have new Stadia Pro titles for February. A little bit thinner on the ground this month, but that's okay. It was mathematically impossible that they would have been able to keep giving away more games than they had been adding to the service. So this month we got Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light, Enter the Gungeon, and the big one this month, Journey to the Savage Planet. This is the Employee of the Month edition, which is exclusive to Google Stadia and includes the base game and the Hot Garbage expansion. This is one of the titles I actually started playing on xCloud, but a combination of a small screen and the kind of patchy xCloud performance made me put it down, so I'm actually looking forward to jumping back into this one on Stadia. And finally, a piece of news Stadia fans have been looking forward to. It has now been confirmed that FIFA 21 will make its way to Google Stadia on March 17th this year. Just, 5 months after it came out for every other platform. Moving on to a small piece of Amazon Luna news. Following the surprise announcement of founder and CEO Jeff Bezos stepping down, his replacement, Andy Jassy, commented on the game development work from Amazon Game Studios, who are currently working on large-scale MMO titles like New World and a new Lord of the Rings title. In a company email this week, Jassy stated, "Some businesses take off the first year and others take many years. Though we haven't consistently succeeded yet in AGS, I believe we will if we hang in there." Not consistently succeeding is a bit of an understatement when you look at their track record, but I appreciate your enthusiasm, Jazzy. Although Luna's channel-based subscription model allows players to access content from other publishers like Ubisoft, the promise to keep investing in game development could see some large, exclusive AAA titles hit the service, as we've already had the announcement that New World will be coming to Luna when it launches later this year. Next, it's a big one for GeForce Now. Not only is it, again, the start of a new month, so we got their newly implemented monthly roadmap for games coming to the service in February, but it's also the 1-year anniversary of GeForce Now's launch. You remember, when it launched with a library of games without telling the developers, who quickly started removing them. Luckily, we've come a long way from that time, with GeForce Now improving month after month, constantly gaining new titles, adding new features, and even expanding to new countries. In a quick recap of their first year, Nvidia shared that 175 million hours of games have been streamed through the service, which now consists of 800 games, with 80 of those being completely free to play. To celebrate the anniversary, Nvidia has stated they will be giving away a game each week in February, as well as running several giveaways across their socials, with a chance to win a SteelSeries Arctis Pro wireless headset and a Razer Kishi controller. In another small piece of GeForce Now news, in the past we've talked about the $5 Founders tier being an introductory offer which we expect to increase at some point this year. Well, Nvidia has now confirmed that anyone who is an existing founder will stay at that $5 price point throughout 2021. If you're not already a founder, we can expect the price to increase for new users sometime soon, and if I had to guess, I would probably say it would be around the $10 to $12 mark, just to remain competitive with other services like Stadia and xCloud. So back to February's games, we have a list of 30 games coming to the service, with 13 of them being available right now. I'll throw the list up here, but we do have some free-to-play titles which are available to try right now, including the newest season of Apex Legends, with the new character which EA's Respawn may or may not have stolen from an upcoming indie game called Bulletville, but I digress. We also have a new free-to-play day-and-date release Battle Royale game with code 2040, and finally a multiplayer supernatural action-adventure game with Secret World Legends, described as a game where myths and legends cross over into the modern day. Armed with both weapons and superhuman abilities, you will build your powers, solve deep mysteries, and destroy terrifying evils. Super casual. And finally, in case you missed it, Chrome browser and Mac M1 support has also arrived for GeForce Now, and I'll link to my live stream where we checked out Immortals Phoenix Rising being played through the Chrome browser right here. GeForce Now's performance through the browser continues to impress me, first through Safari on iOS and now through Chrome. They have really nailed the browser streaming technology. But that's it from me this week. So, of course, if you enjoyed the video, you found it somewhat helpful, a like rating would be appreciated. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications so you don't miss the next video. Hope everyone's staying safe out there. And as always, I shall see you in the next one.